Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well today. We are here with qualifier number 14. So I hope everyone is excited as we wind up with our last couple qualifiers going on. So I hope everyone is very excited. I am Nintendo Sarah. I am here with...
Hello, everyone. Morning. I am Etiquette.
We are excited to be here for qualifier number 14. We've got a pretty good matchup today. We got MumboToken versus Connor75. So hopefully we will have a good race going on for them.
Yeah, these are the number one and number 2 seed currently in the qualifiers. Both are done with their counting qualifiers, but obviously still getting that practice in. And we can take a look at the start we have here. So we've got a donkey lanky start with diving, barrels, and sniper sight.
Interesting. 2 trading moves to start with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sniper, which is not necessarily the best move, but you know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is hard required. So who knows? Maybe it's one of those things.
Sometimes you never know. So yeah, we will yeah. We're not gonna call anything yet because, you know, when we're here
But yeah,
for a longer time, but you know, sniper gen this to start with sniper, you know, not bad. So
yeah, starting with diving is really nice. I mean, barrels is one of those moves. It can be an end game required move, but diving is one of those moves. It's never strictly required for end game stuff. Like, it might be required for a helm mini game, but it often locks your level 4 access, which is almost always required. So it is definitely a good move to have right off the bat.
sure. Looks like they are almost done. One more person to ready up. And we should be good to go. So yeah, as soon as they are, the last person is ready, we will be able to go. So but yeah, donkey start is always real good. You can move fast. You know, get your aisles checks done quickly. Especially with these two, they're gonna be going fast. So, like Etta said, they are that doesn't count for their scores, but they can affect other people's scores, and there's still some chance for some people to move around quite a bit.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there's some people with some lower scores that they're hoping to drop in these last two, because you can drop your lowest 3. So being able to do that is quite good.
Yeah, there have definitely been a couple of people who are hovering around like an 800, 900 average, but have like one counting score that's like a 300, or in some cases like a 0. And so those players are definitely trying to get rid of those and improve their scores. And you know, the people here at the top who kind of already solidified their spot are just trying to make it a little bit harder. You know, all in good fun. Just the competitive way that the qualifiers work.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like we are getting ready to get started.
We are going, but the countdown has started. So here we go. And we don't have a blue slam start today, which is very interesting. We've been having so many blue slams in these qualifiers. So are they gonna have to find the slams, and how many? We don't know, but
we have all the other clear vial moves.
I know. So seeing a clear vial will be like, oh, is this a slam? Because they only need vines right now.
Oh, speaking of a vial, we do have something here. In the K Lumsden cage, we should see both of our racers going for it.
Yeah, with DK, that's pretty easy to get. So, and don't forget, everyone, to get your points in, your channel points in for the Gamba. We've got, are they going to find all 5 Kongs before 45 minutes? Yeah, that looks clear. So that is an interesting one. What is it going to be?
Ooh. That is a great pickup. We got vine swinging.
Well, training moves in under a minute. We're done. That's an interesting one. All right, well, you just got a rainbow coin. You just got vines. I like Mumbo's running right here to go to the training grounds, because you can get both third patches and possibly even some stuff if it's in the cranky shop. That's
Absolutely.
that's a good move. So we saw Aztec as 2. I didn't see that. I didn't see how much it cost. Connor went too fast.
5. 5
Was
to
it
get
5?
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Aztec boss defeated. Lanky Sprint Cage, yep. Jape's Cranky Donkey. Main Cave's Foolish. Interesting. Okay.
Isle shop to
Oh, we're
2.
gonna see
So.
and a Mill Watch. Yep, Isle Shop's got alright, so you should be able to buy that. Tiny can be found by Donkey and Forest. Forest Mills Dirt. Storage and Arcade to 7. That's some decent hints to start with, so we already know where key 2 is. There we go. And if it's Donkey, you get these 3 coins back. You've got 8. There's a real good chance you'll be able to get this key.
Absolutely.
Say, watch him get another rainbow coin. I'd see it's family, so yep, they can, yep, it's 4, so yep, they can grab it. That's really nice. Alright, so easy early pickup of key 2. Before we even know what level 1 is.
Yeah, we do have Aztec level 2, early vine swinging. It's kind of nice that you know that Sprint now has to be available before you enter level 2. Not that we really want Sprint. Sprint is almost always skippable, so.
But yeah, at least you'll get it out of the way early and not have to worry about a lot of hints on it quite a bit later, so.
Right. We have a level 3 castle, 9 to get in. So it was 5 to get into Aztec, I did see. So.
Yeah, 5 Aztec and 9 for castle. So that's good to know how many bananas you need to get. And we said jetpack is foolish, so don't need to worry about medals.
Yep, and we've got a lanky tiny helm. So much information all at once. And
I know, the beginning of this is really giving us a lot. And there's a potion here. Is that Sprint?
Yeah.
I think it was.
That was the Sprint that we were looking for.
Yeah.
Early Galleon. Although I guess we do have diving, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, we have diving to start. And Forest 4. And Galleon ends up with 1. It's nice with diving, you get to peak level 4 right away. I'm almost still clearing aisles with checks, and we already know what level 4 is.
Yeah, sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes you get into lobby, like you're entering level 1 at like a minute and a half into the seed because there was just nothing, and sometimes it's 4 or 5 minutes because you've done everything you can.
Yeah. Yeah, vines here, you can get quite a bit here. Get Disco Splat and get through. With diving, you can get almost all, not everything, but the lighthouse checks.
It is an Aztec.
Oh, some lighthouse. 4-8K roll Donkey Diddy. Oh, the other one's in Castle Surroundings were foolish, and I missed the last one.
Yeah,
Connor was too fast.
But Diddy being available in Aztec shops, you definitely want to get to Aztec as soon as you can.
Yeah. It's only 5, that's not too bad, so be able to get there pretty quickly. Connor's at 4 now. They're going fast. They are practicing for their bracket matches when they need to go really, really fast.
Yeah, I mean, as we learned, I was gonna say, as we learned with the tournament last year, the Season 2 tournament, being a top seed doesn't mean much. Anything can happen in the bracket stage. We had a lot of upsets, and I would not be surprised if we see some more upsets once we get to the main bracket for the tournament.
Oh, I agree. There's so many people that are so close in qualifier points that, you know, it's going to be, you know, like a few hundred difference, and it's going to be like 10 places once we get everything settled out. You're not going to I think it was last year, like, Connor Riley were like 200 or 300 points above kind of everyone else. We're not really going to see that this time. We're going to have the top 5 are going to be pretty close together. along with everybody else. Mushroom Exterior will yield you 1 potion, so that was the one we missed. But yeah, there's a lot of really good people that are, you know, gonna be in this tournament and in the bracket, and you are not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. So definitely had some upsets last year. I think we're gonna have some more. So we open up that predictions for the challenge bracket. It's gonna be some spicy stuff. I'm curious to see who people are gonna pick. So which matches they think people are gonna win.
All right, so we did get a pineapple on the Kevin Kasplat. So that could be our lighthouse item. That is to 4-8 Donkey Diddy. Might not be, so it's kind of pencil that in for now.
Yeah, there's still quite a few other checks we could do, but for now, it's what we've got, so could be useful. We'll see. Connor getting into Aztec now with his 5 GBs. Hoping to buy Diddy. Hopefully you'll be able to buy him. I mean, unless you don't have enough coins, but you know, all the shops are available.
Yeah, there's like a weird situation where like you could require Chunky from level 3 maybe to come back and buy Diddy, but generally speaking, the Kongs in the levels are going to be accessible when you enter. We also do know we have to fight the boss here, and Tiny buys a key here on Candy, so...
Yeah, and the boss is only 32, so that's pretty low, so easily available. I mean, you can get that with just Lanky by himself even, so...
Yeah.
Not a problem to get the boss bananas here.
We have a Gorilla Grab sighting.
Gorilla Grab!
And Donkey buys Diddy right here, so this is perfect.
Good. Yeah, and Tiny's key, write that down for later. We have enough money? Oh, we have exactly enough. Perfect. It's Kong number 3. So we have 3 of them now. It's always nice when you have just enough and you don't have to come back later. Otherwise you have to roll over by the llama or somewhere else to get some coins. I'm gonna grab those.
I don't think he did, no. I think it was just the 4 he had from the leftover from buying the key in aisles.
Yeah. See Mumbo quickly following, got his 5, heading into Aztec himself. Gonna see Diddy there on Cranky.
Yeah, not much deviation from the runners in terms of what they've done. Mumbo's a little bit behind right now purely because they went and checked lobbies 3 and 4, and I don't think Connor did, so that's really the only time difference here.
Yeah, and Connor will eventually go there and check him.
Yeah. We do have a potion here on the Hunky Chunky barrel in the tunnel. Note down.
That's an interesting potion. We don't often see that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
say. Is it gonna be needed? I guess we'll find out. If you get Hunky and Chunky, though, I would come back there, but because we already have barrels to start, so no hinted Chunky phase yet. We still have 1 more K-Rool hint, but let's see.
Helm is on the path to Diddy. Okay, we have a seed.
Oh, okay. We got a Helm seed. The Chunky, Donkey, and Galleon. I missed the last bit so fast, Connor.
I saw the hideout Helm and I instantly tunnel visioned.
Oh, it's another boss? Forest boss too?
Boss?
Oh no.
Okay.
Forest level 4, which we saw. Well, so we're gonna see Rocket Barrel or
so
Peanuts and Helm, so...
These seeds where you have a move for K-Rool and Helm are rough sometimes because it kind of obliterates your paths. Every single key 8 hint, or not every single, there could be situations where it's not, but most of your key 8 hints are also going to be Diddy hints.
Yeah.
And then if you ever end up in a situation where there's like only a key 8 hint or only a Diddy hint, that's where things can get really confusing. just trying to piece together what that exactly means, because just because the item is in Helm doesn't mean it's in one of the 2 rooms you have to do. It could be in a different room. It could be the ferry at the end. And so all of those are going to have different requirements depending on what's going on.
Right. So hopefully we can narrow down where our instruments are with a single key 8 path, or a key 8 and not a key 8 and Diddy path. So it'll be interesting to see what we get, but we know Monkey Pork, Gorilla Gone, Vines are all going to be on that path to getting the item in Helm, because you need those to get in.
Yep. All right, so we've got Connor's doing the Aztec boss. This was hinted Way of the Horde. It is a blue vial, which is interesting. Lanky does not have the best moves, so we know we need Trombone. Because
so we hope it's Trombone.
Yeah.
I guess because the other one we needed was Sprint, which we already have to get the Vine, so at least that's out of the way.
Yeah,
but yeah, you have to do this.
You have to do this, but like the mental damage of doing Armadillo 2 to get a Rang stand just cannot be understated.
Yeah.
But the bright side is no one is skipping this. Everyone is going to do this.
Everyone's going to do this, for sure.
See Mumbo following right behind. The one hint that we did miss, so we saw the forest boss defeated was Way of the Horde. There was also a Japes Metals to key 6.
6, yeah. Here we go, so... Yep. Dueling armadillos here. So this is we shall see when we get this what this is. Mumbo is checking out that yes, it's a blue vial. You have to do it. Go check it. Connor makes quick work of the boss, of course.
It is at least a useful move. Not a Rang
stand or balloon, so grape is needed if you can't really skip any grape checks.
I mean, that being said, it could be great for a Helm minigame.
Great, I was gonna say it could be a great for Helm, but hopefully not. Hopefully we actually have a use for grape. Oh, and we're seeing Primate Punch here on the Aztec Funky. One.
Golden bananas. A common theme I've seen, especially throughout these qualifiers, that sets like the top runners away from the middle of the pack, is just the sheer difference in golden banana and blueprint count throughout the series. Like a lot of times, runners will be sort of at the same spot in terms of progression, but there's just a 5 to 10 golden banana difference between the top runners and the middle. So it's definitely
that makes a huge difference. That being able to get your GBs and blueprints fast is what gets you the 1x, 2x times compared to 130s, 140s. To really be, and then not every seed obviously is going to be able to do that, but you're not worried about getting your 64. If you're in a casino for whatever your item is, and you already have your GBs settled. You can just focus on getting the item and doing quick peeks and getting out of there if it's not the item you need.
Right. So Connor instantly using that grape to his advantage, getting some sort of potion here in Lanky's 5-door temple.
Yep, we'll see what this is. We're saving the vases today. Shout out to the random cosmetics, I love it.
Oh.
Ammo belt too.
Absolutely
Oops. Not what we wanted to see, but it's a main potion out of the way early. So at least you don't have to worry about like, oh, later on I'm looking for something. All right, we got one of the baits out of the way. There really gonna be not many more clear vials available.
I know.
Yeah, taking your grape, getting in here with diving. Now you're able to check the free item, the vulture if you want. See what we can get. No tiny or mini yet, but at least check these other things. They're doing the basically full clear all the things you can do in early levels. I mean, even though you have the training moves, you know, we still want to get, we need 9 per castle. I don't know if we saw how many was forest.
I didn't see, no.
Geeked in real quick and left. I mean, obviously we knew we didn't have it at the time because we knew castle was 9. So we knew it'd be more than that. And now we can see Mumbo got his ammo belt. I mean, these are great decks. You know, not bad to do when you know it's hinted and you don't have really any other direction for grape at the moment. Do this with grape for a GB. Yep.
I would consider skipping it for a GB.
Same.
You know?
A little bit slow. With only grape. Gotta hit that vulture 5 times with grape.
And it moves slower and slower as you go.
Yeah. We got his ammo belt. Getting out of there. He gets so small, it gets hard to hit here. Connor got it.
I think Connor's going to be just short of the medal, so he's probably not going to get it this time around. We'll see if Mumbo's climbing the trees, so I'm guessing he's going to get Lanky's medal here.
Yeah, Mumbo I think is going to get it. These medals were not hinted yet, so...
Yeah.
But you never know, the early medals... We'll be in Alta Tweet territory if we don't get them, because sometimes we can have stuff... Oh, there's a potion here! Bongos! Okay.
Yep,
I don't know
so...
if it's needed, but...
I mean, that's a use for grape.
Yeah, and it's a usable music, which is helpful now too, so you can at least kill people if you need to.
Oh, it is 24 to get into level 4. We're not going there anytime soon.
Wow. Okay, big jump from level 3 to level 4 here. You can get, you have another Kong? Yeah, because Donkey could get Chunky, I believe, in Galleon, right?
Yeah, so Donkey doesn't have anything else other than the boss.
Yeah.
There's nothing else available, but if we find Peanut somewhere here, that would unlock the shipyard side, and we'd be able to potentially do like 5-door ship. We don't have Blast.
Yeah.
Yet.
No seal race yet.
So.
Yeah, it just seems like with 24 you'd want a 4th Kong, but it's probably doable. Oh, we need some more moves, I think, for it to be easily doable here.
I think if we find Peanut,
Peanut would be the biggest
Peanut
one
would
to
just
get.
be enough, I think.
Hopefully Peanut's not in Helm.
Yeah, hopefully Peanut's not the move in Helm.
Real bad.
And
I mean, if Peanuts is locking Chunky, then obviously it won't be in Helm, but we don't know yet. We don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Donkey, check.
I'm gonna guess Rocket Barrel is the move in Helm, just because Peanut locks so much in these settings.
Yeah, especially with early Galleon. I think you're right. I think it's gonna be Rocket Barrel. It would be funny to have Peanuts in Helm. But Peanuts definitely in Season 3 have become so much stronger.
Yeah, it's like Coconut was last season, because it opened up the lighthouse.
And all the normal Peanut checks that Diddy just has, and including the castle medal is Coconut here, or Peanut here, so you can get it with other moves, but you need more things. we're just gonna be checking out Castle, getting what we can, getting everything we can, because I think they both know, they both have at least peeked it, know that it's, hopefully they know what it, oh, there's a potion here.
Yeah,
We need peanuts!
I couldn't exactly see what color it was. It was either purple or red. It was either
Looked
purple or
to
red,
me,
yeah.
but it was hard. Yeah, it turned so fast, but yeah, it looked like purple, but it was really hard. We started with sniper, so having a sniper required check is not too bad since we started with it.
Right, and Mumbo's actually skipping that peak, so that information could be useful. Obviously, it depends on how, you know, important whatever that move is.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, that could be. I mean, we need sacks. Oh, Forest Center Beanstalk! He ate Donkey Diddy. Connor, I really
I
want
know.
it, and it's gone.
All right, so
The beanstalk.
the bongos are Way of the Horde, which that basically solves the break being Way of the Horde hint.
Okay.
I saw Aztec Shops to 5, which the move we got in Aztec Shops was Punch, but there also was just the key in the shop bought by Tiny. I did not see the rest of the hints because Connor's too fast.
It was too fast. Yeah, I mean, Connor being done with the quals, he can play very aggressive here and not get punished for it. And if he does, it doesn't matter. So, you know, he's definitely playing a little bit greedier, I think, than normal. So, but, you know, it could pay off really well. If you just get the gist of the hints, you can always check the pause menu as well. It is there, so. Yeah, probably just key 5 Tiny buys there. But we'll see when we get Tiny and be able to get back there. Mumbo should have these hints pretty soon as well.
He just opened them. 8 Donkey Diddy.
Castle medals for 8 Chunky Diddy in the grave cage. Yeah, you saw the grave cage already. So.
All right.
So we're getting our castle medals.
Yeah, so all those key 8 hints are still Diddy hints, sort of as expected.
And donkey hints too, though. Does the potion in Helm? Well, I say it would be at the path to something else too. I was say if it does. If it was path to like blast or something, it would have to tell you that in that hideout helm hint. Unless we have 2 things there.
Yeah, the castle medals was only 8 Chunky Diddy as well, so.
Yeah, right. What this is will be interesting to see what we get here.
Yeah, it could be something like the top of Creme Isle Fairy is blast. So a lot of the 8 hints are gonna, but not every 8 hint.
Right. Yeah, but 8 Chunky Diddies, most likely Gorilla.
Right, yeah.
Now we know confirmed too that we have a Chunky phase, so we know our phases now. Donkey, Diddy, and Chunky. Oh, Peanuts! Peanuts! Nice.
Wait, oh, was it just in
the middle? Donkey's medal here.
Gotcha.
Yep. So, yep, there's Rocket Barrel in Helm.
Yeah, so Rocket Barrel's in Helm. And I'd be willing to bet that Chunky is on Donkey's 5-door ship, so once we figure out the shop up here, we'll probably see Connor leave, or at least I would probably leave and go straight there. Surroundings
probably get the warp 3 and go. Yep. Grab some bananas. Because we know we need 24 for Forest. He's at 17 plus his blueprints, so he should be in pretty decent shape, I think, for getting there.
Bongos currently cannot be explained by anything else. The only thing it could be is like maybe the item in Helm is in Donkey's room.
Yeah.
but there's no other hints that really line up with using pineapple, or not pineapple, sorry, bongos. Ooh, here's something interesting. So the Galleon Lighthouse hint was to 4-8 Donkey Diddy. We got pineapple there. The center and beanstalk hint is to 8 Donkey and Diddy. So it could be that pineapple gets you into the center beanstalk. And so that's, and P4 is just somewhere else, locked by pineapple.
Locked by pineapple, yeah. Maybe Chunky's metal, who knows, right? Or a pineapple vases or something in Aztec. But yeah, are we gonna see a bean seed, chat? Are we gonna see a bean seed? Probably not, but you never know. The bean just needs so many things. We know we need to get in there. So feather and pineapple will probably be hinted, but are we gonna see Minnie and Saxons is gonna be the question, or is it just gonna be on the dirt or or something, or just the shop even? We'll find out.
Yeah, Connor, proving why he's better than I am at this. I would have left already, but remembering that there was the potion here and he got peanuts, so.
Yep. We have Sniper already, so he's Connor's seeing this and then able to get more, another balloon to get more towards that, towards the metal, just in case, so. Gotta go back.
All right, ponytail twirl, not the best move in terms of locking stuff, but it's good mobility. It's a good utility move to have for sure.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to move around with Tiny and Twirl. I enjoy doing that because it's, I think, my favorite way to move around, especially trying to jump gaps and things.
I mean, there's a ton of out of logic stuff you can do with it. It is one of those moves that even though it doesn't lock that many things, there are a couple of things that are just hard required by it, so.
Including minigames.
Including minigames.
So, is it gonna be needed? Mumbo didn't look at it, so we'll have to see if he will be going back for it. Yeah, Tudor ships is good here. And the donkeys. See the boss dink already. Opening treasure room. Okay, that's good.
I think I would. I guess I would probably just sort of rush the donkey checks just because I would like my Kongs, but
yeah, same. I'll say I'd probably check the ship before I would check the treasure room here, but
yeah, I guess at the same time,
open it
like,
up.
At the same time, it's like if Chunky had a check in here, then it would be obvious to find Chunky first. But I mean, Chunky doesn't have a two-door ship. Chunky doesn't have anything in treasure room, so I think going left to right here does make total sense.
Yeah. The seed lore, Tudos, is we have all the training. We started with barrels and diving, and we got vines within the first minute. So we have all the training moves. We had to fight a boss already. We have another boss hinted. We have something which we think is rocket barrels in Helm. Path to Diddy. We already have peanuts. What else?
I mean, that pretty much hits all the notes.
Yep. Tiny buys quite a few things, and quite a few things we need her for. We don't have her yet. We're hoping to get Chunky. He is here locked by Donkey. Nothing on this boss. Good check, though.
Tiny. Galleon Chunky is in Galleon, locked by Donkey. We've got more hints. Okay. Funky Lanky. So that's Punch. Galleon shops to 8. Chunky Diddy.
Ooh, Galleon shops. Okay. Storage arcade, 2 potions, and Foolish CBs in factory. Okay. The Galleon shops is also on the Chunky Diddy 8 path. So.
Yep.
Interesting. This is getting to be a pretty big path here, so... Yeah, rocking on the Helm Fairy would be good. It's in Helm somewhere.
Yeah. I think the path makes sense because if we're thinking all of the... Alright, that's not needed.
Balloon.
If we're thinking the... yeah, okay, this makes total sense. So, because the item in Helm is a DK rule move, then Peanuts led to the shipyard, which is where the shop is to get Gorilla Gone. So that all totally makes sense. And that hint is
that being Gorilla Gone there is nice. That helps. So
yeah. So that confirms the metal was Peanut, which it pretty much had to be anyways. And then cool. 2 hints solved. We love to see it.
Love to see it this early. That's really good. Alright, we're opening up. Oh, no, middle there. Yep, we're gonna hopefully open up our donkey 5-door ship and get chunky.
Something else that is kind of interesting, because Peanut was to 8 Chunky Diddy, you know that this side of Galleon is basically not going to get you much else in terms of progression moves. Like, you probably are going to find, like, GBs, maybe another instrument for Helm. But, like, your key 6, your key 7, none of that stuff's going to be over here.
Right. So, yeah, once you find Chunky, it's a good reason to maybe even get out if you have enough, because it's 24 for level 4, and I think they're getting pretty close. They might need to dump, but
alright, there's Chunky. This explains the bongo waft.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Get in the middle there. 21. Oh, he's got some blueprints, so you know, may just end up getting out of here. So hey, diving.
I was gonna say, well, good thing they have diving for this minigame.
I think they have a diving check on the diving 2-door or the diving 5-door ship.
This is a stupid joke I make every time I get a Vines minigame in Helm. Oh, Vines to key 8. That makes sense.
Hey, you need a double then. We need double diving here. So, well, just a Chunky anyway, so it would be intent, but
yeah.
Chunky. Yep, and leaves. Oh, he's going back in. Okay, well, didn't
I was
exit
gonna say, now that we have
aisles, just
Chunky,
exit
now that we have Chunky, we definitely want to be focusing on these pineapple things, just because, you know, we've got the center and beanstalk, which is probably behind the pineapple door. But the key 4 part of the hint drops off.
Right,
So
it's somewhere
key 4
else.
could be any of these pineapple things.
Getting this one, getting the Aztec ones. Once they get key 4, they need to go see how much level 5 costs to get in, because the bananas have been a little high this seed. See if it keeps going. And we do have 10 more minutes for the prediction to see if we can get Tiny in that time. If either one of our runners can get that, so... Hold on, believers, it's not quite over yet, but you never know.
There is our key 4, so... That solidifies the lighthouse item has to be pineapple.
Yes. Which is nice. That means you don't have to worry about doing too many of the other checks unless you need your GBs or something.
I would probably go in and do the seasick ship, I think, just because you can get the metal at the same time.
Yeah.
It's fast enough, and then exit the aisles from there.
I get these quick punch checks. Oh no, I was to say if that was a GB, that would have been really nice.
No.
No.
No GB and no fairy, so...
I know. 2 junk things. Yay. They're both at around 22. Has either 22 or 23, so we'll see what he ends up.
According to the tracker, Mumbo has 22.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw they both had that, so. We're going to get his. Oh, nope. The pineapple switch. Yep, the medal is a GB. And what is this one on the check here? GB?
It was a GB, yeah.
Perfect. 24. So there you go. You can just exit out of there and you got your 24 for Forest. Let's see if we can get Tiny out. Nope, junk there too.
Yeah, funny enough, there aren't many donkey checks that you actually have logical access to in Forest. Because you don't have Strong Kong. You do have Grab, so she could be like on the mill. However, I'm thinking she might be on the boss, and that's why the boss has been hinted to us.
The boss, yeah. See, the fourth boss was hinted boss, so maybe that'd be interesting. Because yeah, with no Strong Kong, we'll see.
All right, only 27 to get into caves. We don't have any caves hints yet, but when we need to go there, it is relatively cheap. So.
Yeah, that's not a big jump at all. 24. We went from 9 to 24, and then now only going to 27. So that's not too bad. Roof dirt. The pearl.
All right, we will get our first look here at Forest. So here in Forest, we know Center and Beanstalk has something that we probably can't get yet. We've got the dirt in the mills is Way of the Horde, as well as the boss. So those are the things we're currently operating on.
Yeah. So all things we can... We can't do the Beanstalk area yet because it's not tiny enough there, but... We can at least check the mill's dirt, and we should be able to easily get enough bananas. I didn't see the boss yet, but I mean, with 4 Kongs, it's easy enough to get whatever it is.
Yeah, we got 4 Kongs, we got guns. This is nothing. This is a blueprint.
This is a blueprint. All right. So nothing here. So we do confirmed we need to get Feather and Tiny and get into the Beanstalk area. So we will get into the area today. Will we see the bean? We will see.
Oh, trombone in the grass. We do need that.
Oh, okay. There we go. Good move. All right. Oh, didn't roll over the warp. Is Tiny here?
Yeah, I'm thinking she's gonna be on the boss then.
I think she's on boss too, yep. Night for Mumbo, gonna run around, get some stuff. Oh, Melon Crate just has melons. That's no fun. Alright, are we gonna see Dark Rafters? Looks like it. I think Mumbo knows the trick.
Everyone has gotten so good at this. I
know. Like... Kirk posted that video, so it's like, let everyone see how to get it. Now it's, as long as you follow it. Although he's doing the trick with the peanut, or shooting your gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, people get it quick. We know it's not, I think it's a good check because you get the item and then you get the fairy too.
Yeah, that's
quick
that's
checks.
nice thing is like you can't peek the fairy. You have to actually do the check to get it, so. All right, so we'll see a pretty thorough mills clear here probably. We need to be collecting colored bananas anyways, so.
Yeah. The boss was like 134 or something like that, it looked like. It was pretty high, so.
That is pretty high, yeah. Especially with only
Lots
4
of-
coins.
Yeah, lots of bananas to get. But it's not too bad. I mean, Tiny's forest medal's the worst. We don't have to worry about her right now. And those her CBs. Yeah, it'll be close if we can get enough before the 45 minutes.
All right, so Mumbo just unlocked the next pack of hints. So we'll see
Check
whenever
for
they pause
us.
again. Yeah, here we go. Lanky metals is the way that works. All right, so that's
Oh, it's Lanky Metal. Okay. Ooh,
Blast-
Factory Blast Cores, Foolish
Factory
Backdoor
Shops.
Temple, and Factory Shops on that 6-8 Donkey Diddy. So it is just Lanky's Metal, so we have to clear Lanky's room anyway, because he's the first Kong of Helm.
yeah.
That's where our Rocket Barrels is. Unless it's something else, which would be very funny. There's 2 things in Helm. If we get a Scouring for 2 things, I'll laugh very hard.
Factory Shops
Yeah,
to 6-8 Donkey Diddy is confusing.
Yeah. So what, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I know what it is. Factory Shops is going to be where Feather is. Feather is going to let you get Tiny's medal for key 6, and it's going to let you into the center beanstalk area to get the 8 Donkey Diddy item.
Okay, yeah, yep. Which... Yep, we'll see. Another no fairy. And nothing there. Huh.
Okay.
Let's see, just climb or something of the mushroom, because we had...
The exterior does have a potion, so...
Yeah, the exterior had something. Yeah, one potion here, you know, maybe something useful.
Oh! Random slam.
Oh! Hi, Blue Slam! On an unhinted medal! Yay! We saw the dink, so...
There's a world that's required. We do have storage and arcade to key 7. We don't know where factory is yet, and there are a couple of slam checks in storage and arcade. So that actually might be required.
6 or 7, so definitely at least blue slam locked, if not red slam, so... Uh-oh.
Yeah, that medal does require it's night access and orang stand or grape. So we got grape earlier, but if we find orang stand for free, then that was essentially unhinted.
Yeah,
Or
it won't be
unhintable,
hinted.
I should say.
Right, because it's gonna be an either or, and obviously, just being night, there's multiple guns available, so we're not gonna ever have a gun hinted for night here in this scenario. Lots of junk today. Yeah, we no Tiny by the 45 minutes, so sorry believers. You had it yesterday, but not today. So enjoy, doubters, enjoy your payout. I think we had Mumbo had the dink. One of them had the dink already, but they're not probably rushing to check it yet.
I'd guess it was Mumbo, just because they're a bit further into the.
I
Oh,
think
they
it
just had a
was.
DK64 moment.
Oh,
That
see
is
ya.
tragic.
There's no floor there, you know. Oops. Sometimes that happens. We love this game.
That's
We love this
brutal.
game. Yeah, like it fell all the way to the bottom. Not even like, oh, almost. No. You're just down at the bottom again.
All right, I think Mumbo's going straight for the Trough and Scoff portal back here. Was probably planning to climb the mushroom and do the one at the top, but I don't blame them for ditching that plan.
I don't blame Mumbo for not doing that. Just be like, I'm going to a safe one here. Oh, only 100 something. Okay, I don't know where I thought. So 134. 101. Yeah, you don't get. I think the other time you get a 1 fall is Prod Room. I'd give people 1 there too. Prod Room and Castle, you get 1, but not Mushroom. That wasn't even like a fall. It was just like a sorry, the ladder just stopped existing for a moment.
Yeah. Free her.
Give us Tiny. Yep, and it's a donkey, of course. So let her out. What boss is it? Doga. Our army and Doga the seed. Interesting. Starting with barrels is nice because it opens up a lot more bosses. It's good. Obviously, you couldn't have Magic, but a chance for a barrels boss, and we got to see 2. It's nice not having always cut out Tough Toss. It's nice to have a little bit somebody different every once in a while.
Yeah. Especially starting with barrels just allows everything to happen.
And Connor is quickly joining to get her out of here. We have dueling Doga 1 fights. Get Tiny.
Yeah, I mean, these 2 racers have done like slightly different things on their path to get here, but for the most part, it's just been step for step. I mean, they even have the same number of golden bananas right now. Connor's
that's
got
so funny.
Yeah,
49 minutes in, they're basically at the same point.
Yeah, Connor does have 2 extra blueprints, so there's a slight edge there, but I mean, Mumbo's done with the boss, so they're ahead in progression.
Yeah, this is gonna be a close one, I think, unless some weird thing we get tripped up on something. But I think this is gonna be a close.
Yeah, like the only thing, Connor has that ponytail twirl that Mumbo didn't even see, but I mean that's probably not going to be required for anything. It might be required for a hell minigame actually. Like there is that world, but
oh, that's true. We could have that that ponytail twirl required floor is lava one.
Yeah. Alright, so key 5 in the Aztec shop, just sort of like we expected.
Yep, we expected that. That was hinted, so easy enough. We don't have to worry about that. It was like punch log or something.
Yeah, I think factory is the next thing you want to find.
Yeah, key 5 will open that up, so the question will be, can you get in? Right, depending on what level it is and how many bananas it is, so.
Yeah, with the way that some of these seeds have gone recently, I would not be surprised to see like a 57 golden banana factory.
Yeah, I know. Who knows?
We had a seed that it was like a 27 color or golden banana level 6, and then it was 54,
53 or something. Yeah, something really high
7.
for the last one. It's like, wait, what?
it wasn't a seed I did, but I was watching somebody do a practice seed the other day, and they had a 30 golden banana level 3.
Wow, that's pretty high. I
That
saw a
is very
63
high.
level 7 the other day.
Oh, that's brutal.
Pretty rare.
I don't.
And 3 hinted items in that level.
That's
That
awful.
was brutal.
I think 59 is the highest I've seen. I don't think I've seen a 60 for level 7.
That 63 was real bad.
Yeah.
And the slam now for Connor, if we do need it.
I mean, that's a awful spot for it. Like that, you know, that's not easy. It's an easy enough to get metal, but if you're not thinking metals, like why would you ever do that?
Right. I'm actually shocked they both have it because, like, why would you get that? But all right, we're gonna go see what is level 6. Hope we have enough. I hope we're not seeing a high 40s, 50s level 6 here.
All right, so level 6 is Japes, so
Factory is
7 is
7.
factory. That's a little scary.
Yep. We might
Although,
get Red Slam.
if you need Red Slam, in some ways, needing Red Slam can be better than needing Blue Slam, because like it at least could get hinted. All right,
at least there's a
Japes
chance to get
Tiny
hinted, right? It should be on the path. Okay. Bush Cabins, Jape's Tiny Meadow, Jape's Hillside 1 Potion, and Aztec Shops is Chunky. Yep, which we got punched there, so that's it. Oh, that means punches on the path to nothing else.
Yep.
34. Okay, that's a nice Japes.
Yeah, and here in Japes, obviously we know the Tiny Metal, which we can't do yet. You need at least Feather Bow. You actually need Feather and then either Mini or Coconut, and none of those moves have been found by either racer, so that's a little scary. We also know that Japes Cranky Donkey is Way of the Horde, and if I had to guess, that's going to be like your Sax or your Monkey Port.
Yeah, so people were asking about the caves hint, but we've just got a foolish hint there, so I don't think we have anything like hinted to that we need there. Main caves is also foolish, so main caves and cabin's foolish.
The key just sticking out of the floor is fantastic.
Yeah,
so
that's great. They're so big. In Spider Boss too, if you get a key on there, it sticks out of the web on the bottom too. They're just actually, so big.
That does mean that one of the slams is required because that's a slam check.
That is, yep. But that's just a blue slam check, so
yeah.
If they're both available, you're gonna have neither slam hinted. People maybe. I'm interested to see where the second one is. If we ever find it, we need it. But if not, we might be in casino for that slam. It's that metal. Luckily, both of our runners have it. But like you said, if they're not thinking metals, they might not grab that.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily, 4th lost, so you know you need to get some colored bananas. So you might as well grab it, but.
Wait, did we miss the bean?
Did we? Where was the bean? I was gonna say, where was the bean? Did Connor is not getting it? Is it in the shop?
Oh, it was like a splat and Japes.
Oh, okay. I was like, I must have looked away for a sec. Okay. So we have the bean. Okay. Well, that's good. Since we know we gotta visit the beanstalk area, we have the bean now. As soon as we can find Feather. Which I think is in factory anyway, but.
Right.
Curious how much factory is to get in. The bean, that's right. Having that bean in our GDQ seed was wonderful, and having it be on Pound the X there. That was just pure gold. I had the biggest bean ever.
Connor thinking about not even checking the rest of Cave's lobby because,
Yeah,
like, how much it
what do you
costs.
need to
Why
do
would
in
you need to
here?
go in there? Yeah.
Yeah, main caves and cabins foolish. Like, I mean, unless you need bananas to get into a really high level, a high level factory. You know, if it's real, it's like 60 or something. But yeah, there's no reason to go into caves right now.
Yeah. So the one hillside potion is on the Jape's Chunky timer. Don't know if we need it. It was a clear vial, so probably not. But if you do need red slam, that could be where it is.
Yeah, which means if that is slam, that's slam lock slam.
Yeah, which bodes well for potential future hints.
But yeah, we only have one hint left, so so diving. 5-door temple, okay.
What was the 5-door temple hint?
Foolish, right? Oh no, it's what? It's foolish already, but it has one potion because it had the ammo belt.
Oh, right.
Right, yeah, I was like, it's foolish already, but that was a scouring hint, so.
Yeah.
Yep. So it told us that it was foolish, we already got it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was thinking we're gonna see a diving minigame in Helm, probably.
And the 50 hint, that's... Jape's Low lands to key 7, okay.
Thanks. So no slam hints. So yeah. I don't know if it...
Yeah,
we'll
none
see.
of these hints can be leading to slam. Oh, there's Hunky Chunky in the shop, okay.
Oh, okay, great.
I did forget we still
we had
needed
this
that.
hinted, so yeah. But that's great. Yeah, that's chunky, that's chunky K-roll done. And we could possibly get that potion in Aztec tunnels there. We did see a potion on the Hunky barrel.
Right.
So if that's, we don't know if it's anything, but that could be slam because it's not locked by another slam.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking. So stuff that we know we still need Monkey Port, we still need Saxophone, we still need Blast and Rocket. So Rocket is in Helm.
Feather.
Feather is going to turn up to lead to Blast somehow. The Blast course in Factory has been hinted, so that's probably where either Monkey Port or Saxophone is. And then Tiny's Metal here in Japes is going to be key 6. Key 7 is on the floor. Coconut is kind of just missing at the moment.
Yeah, I think Coconut's the thing we know the least about.
Coconut's probably somewhere in Storage and Arcade. That's what the Storage and Arcade to 7 is. That's not going to be the Blast course, because otherwise these Donkey paths would also be key 7 paths. And then... probably... I mean, I think right now we might be at one unhinted item still. Yeah. Which would be either Sax or Monkey Port, whichever one is not on the Blast course. I think.
I think so too. Yeah, we'll have to see how this plays, but I think you're right. What's on the Blast course is going to be pretty important here.
I'm thinking the Blast course actually is going to have Monkey Port, because it has to also be path to Diddy phase, and because we know Lanky's Metal is Way of the Horde, Tiny's room doesn't lock Lanky's room. Yeah, and if Coconut is only path to key 7, that means Mini is also available alongside Coconut. So that way the key 6 hint would make sense, but I mean, Mini could be anywhere in this seed right now.
He doesn't say Mini can just kind of be wherever.
Honestly, the fact that Coconut is required to get key 7 is like a blessing, because otherwise that just wouldn't be hinted.
Right, we're lucky that is locked by Coconut directly, so. With the Japes timer cages. So we'll be able to keep Coconut here. The end of this isn't not looking too bad. So
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think there's just the one unhinted item. The unfortunate thing is I think the unhinted item is saxophone, which means that you would have to do a helm room to get the micro hint.
yeah.
But yeah, there's coconut, perfect.
And I think it said there was 2 potions in storage in arcade. Doesn't mean it's gonna be anything. Well, the blast course is the other one. Yeah. So we know that. So I guess that's it. Yeah. So there really isn't much else here to worry about, other than quick GBs for Connor and Mumbo here. There really isn't a lot. Mumbo's in the 50s, so
Connor just
grab
hit
some
60.
quick ones.
So.
Yeah, Connor's a little bit ahead of. Mumbo's in the high 50s here. Let's see how many he has. Yeah, 58. So yeah, we're looking good on GBs for sure. Pulling that coconut, be able to get your key 7.
And then this shop here needs a move. Yeah, perfect. So this should be your feather.
Yep.
So feather to key 6 makes sense, and then to 8 donkey ditties so you can get into the center beanstalk area. There is a world that you actually do still need mini monkey to do the bean.
Right?
That world exists.
That world does still exist. Yep.
I'm guessing it's probably just on the grass, but yeah, and then we're gonna get the monkey port hint here. I'm gonna guess this says in factory with donkey.
Yeah. We also have Hunky, so it could be on the apple. But no, Hunky was path to nothing. Was that what it said? I couldn't.
No,
He went too fast.
Hunky wasn't path hinted. It was only way of the horde hinted.
Right. It was only way of the horde, so it could be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, wait, it's not a path, so we could have it. It could be the apple or the dirt. We'll see. So yep, factory with donkey. It's gonna be on the blast.
Yep.
So yeah, hopefully we pick up sacks.
Yeah, like I said, I think the play is going to be finish out your 64, get these items, and just go through helm, get the hint.
Yeah, and just get the hint because it's the safest play for sure.
It's unfortunate, but it happens. Golden banana on apple.
Yep. Right. So 50-50 with the beanstalk.
I was gonna say it has to be here. It's not the beanstalk. There's no way. Okay, good.
I know. I just hope. I want to see the beanstalk. Yeah, there's blast. The beanstalk is my favorite.
It is, but that would cause so many problems. If Blast was on the beanstalk, it would have caused so many problems.
Oh, I know. I wanted my dream for a minute. Gotta wish with a little bit of struggle on them. Can't have it too easy.
Well, the problem with that struggle is you end up with 2 unhinted items. It's not like you're just looking for mini. You're also looking for
You need mini and sacks, right?
And you can't get the micro hint for sacks because that item locks your keys.
Yeah.
Or it locks your monkey port. So.
Right, which means you couldn't get up the helm. Connor picking up coconut there. He's just a couple minutes behind here, so really not bad. He's still looking pretty close, as long as, well, it depends on where they find sacks, of course, but...
Right.
They both do the hint.
Yeah, I think the big thing that could help Connor here, in terms of being slightly behind, is just if there is the random ponytail twirl minigame. But I mean, the hints would allow for that. Like Peanut was path to key 8, Sniper was never hinted. Vines is always path.
Yeah, I'd say Vine is always there, so that's...
And then the other nice thing that Connor has going for him right now is that he doesn't need to do any like extra checks. He's purely looking for progression items at this point, because he already has 65 GBs.
Yeah, he is
where
set.
Mumbo's
so...
doing this kind of to finish out his GB count.
Being Japes is pretty good there.
Mumbo, unfortunately, I don't think actually hit the switch. Yeah, so he's gotta go back.
Let's see, he didn't hit the donkey switch, did he? Nope. Oops. Go back, go back. Hit the other one. He broke the... Oh, he didn't even break it. He only broke tinies.
We've all made that mistake. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Because you're so focused on, like, let me go into the tunnel to do this. And
yeah, and he broke tinies to get her bananas, but forgot to hit the donkey switch. That's okay. It's like I saw him break the tiny one, but I'm like, did he break it? I'm like, maybe he just did it so fast, but... Alright, key 7, woohoo!
Alright, and we see Connor going to do the blast course. And Mumbo getting key 6 as expected.
Yep. There it is. Here's your monkey port for Connor. He's gonna run to Japes and get his stuff. His keys. Yeah, and then just rush to home and get your sacks hit.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking over these hints. I don't see any unresolved hint yet for key 8.
Right.
The only thing would be diving. But you could probably just count that as, oh, there's a diving minigame.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through and check every diving check right now.
It really could be anywhere in Galleon, though. Like, that is reasonable at this point. Because Peanut was path to key 8, so you do have the option of the shipyard.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing's there, so we did see. Wait, we saw a. Did we get the potion in Tiny's 2-door? We
Was
saw
there
a potion on that. I don't think anybody went back there.
I didn't remember we saw a potion there, I'll be honest.
Yeah, we saw. I'm just remembering because they were in Lanky Side and you peeked and saw a potion there. And we couldn't see what color, obviously, because it's a barrel. I'm wondering if that's it. Yeah, I don't know what even reminded me of that, but I was just thinking, because you said diving, and I was like, what diving things could we do that aren't locked by anything else? Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a tough call, because, like, I might go there and check that real quick. But again, I'm not a racer, but I would think about it and be like, you know, that's how, like, sometimes if you could pull it, the thing is, you have no idea what it is. It could be junk.
Right. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably more likely for this just to be a diving minigame here in Helm, but
it's always best, I think. Safest to go with. Let's get the hint. It's only 2 minigames. Hopefully, nothing too bad.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Connor finishing up the P6 and then is going to be right there in Helm alongside Mumbo.
Right behind Mumbo. So yeah, very close together they are here.
Well
it's something is in Linky's room. So did we see what color it was? I know it's hard to tell with the. I mean, I'm assuming it's the rocket barrels,
It
but
looks like red, yeah.
it looks red. But I know it's hard to tell with the laser being on. So.
Oh yeah, and here's your diving minigame. So.
Yep, here's your diving minigame. So yep, diving to key 8. Okay, so yeah, socks could literally be anywhere. Okay. But yeah, we expect this to be Rocket Barrel because this was hinted, and we know the Path to Diddy, and we know it has to be Rocket Barrel obviously because we have Peanuts. And Helm, Linky Metal itself was directly hinted.
Yeah.
And Helm to Key 8, or to Diddy. Key 8, of course, but to Diddy. Hey, and Vines. Vines for Key 8 too.
Look at that.
The double minigame.
Oh, that solves the seed.
Here we go.
Wait, this is a...
That's
a purple vial.
Wait, what?
And no way. This is your
this
saxophone? Oh my god.
Did you get Rocket Barrels in Tinies? No
Oh
way.
my god.
What a pull. What is this? I was not expecting
I have
that.
wanted a seed like this for so long, and I've never had one. I'm so mad I'm commentating right now.
You should have raised this one, Etta. Wow. Okay, Sax right here. Guess
That's amazing.
That's so good.
Welcome
so
to
Coming
bonus
was
day.
absolutely 100% the right play.
Yeah.
No way you could have known that.
That's
Awesome call that. Ow. Well, this is gonna be a fast one.
That's amazing.
Now we don't have to go searching some other level or something. Wow. That's great. That is something, that is for sure.
Connor's face right now. He's like, wait a minute.
Welcome to bonus day.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's so good.
So yeah, I mean, otherwise this seed was fairly well hinted. The only thing is the you do have to find one of the slams.
Not what we were expecting.
Yeah. You just have to
Yeah,
find
the
one
only
of the
thing I think
slams.
is slam, right? If you didn't end up pulling that Linky Metal there. I'm curious when people start finishing up where everything is, so
Yeah.
if anybody ended up finding the other slam.
I will say, for a Season 3 seed, this is a large amount of moves that are not needed. Like, these move trackers are pretty barren.
This was really, like, not a lot, really not a ton needed.
No mini monkey. We're missing 2 instruments. We didn't have rocket for the entire seed.
Rocket didn't lock anything else, so yeah, I mean, just Diddy face here, so... Yeah, Mini though, not finding Mini is, I'm with no Tiny K roll, but Mini locks so many things. And Diddy just Peanuts and Rocket, like no other moves. Like, okay, we bare bones Diddy. Yeah, I mean that's definitely made it for a quick one, so. Yeah, it wasn't red. That was Sax in the Linky Helm to get into Tiny Helm to get Rocket Barrels out of that, and you got your 2 Helm rooms. Both had needed potions. It's lucky that we didn't need another instrument because we didn't have that many other instruments right now, other than bongos for getting chunky. If we would have needed guitar or triangle, definitely would have been an interesting one. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got 3 pretty quick phases. Probably the 3 quickest phases, I would say.
3 quickest, yep. No
K. Rool.
tiny.
Yeah, no.
The longest. And lanky, I think lanky's pretty long too with the position of those barrels.
Was that a blue potion on one of the fairies in Helm? Were there 3 potions in Helm?
I wish he had a scouring hit.
And they were and they were non-bait vials too, because they were all colored.
They were all colors, I know. Wow. Nobody got it, so. And Connor entering, and so Mumbo is 1 phase ahead. It still should be pretty close, though.
Yeah. Should be within a minute or 2.
Probably, I say about a minute, maybe. Connor's pretty fast at the Chunky, obviously.
I mean, for a seed that has items in Helm, 2 required bosses,
Yeah.
this is a fast one.
It's a fast one, yeah. I was not expecting this to be a sub 80 when we started seeing these hints at the beginning.
Why is it every seed that I commentate for these qualifiers has been a great seed that would have been good for me for points?
You're done now, aren't you? Or do you have one more?
Yeah, I'm done, but
Oh, okay.
if I had
Well,
waited...
you could have bumped everyone else down. Just your luck when you're on comms, you get
Yeah.
they get like a super gig of jet. Yeah, see, I think the slam thing can definitely trip up some people.
Slam is definitely going to be a problematic thing. It makes sense to get... Like, the nice thing about it is you have to do Forest Boss anyways, which means you're collecting colored bananas. But yeah, the fact that that's just unhinted, and... I mean, it's probably not just unhinted, it's probably just not hintable, because the other slam is probably somewhere.
If the other one is... If it's that chunky cage or whoever it is, it could be the tiny one there. I mean, who knows, right? So...
Yeah. And that is the official finishing time for Mumbo with a 1:18:05 in the race room. GG's to Mumbo.
Yeah, Mumbo's a winner.
Nabbing first place, both on the restream and in the race room.
And in the race room, yep.
GG's to Mumbo. That is very fast time.
Very, very fast. All right, here we have him, so we're going to bring him in. GG, Mumbo. Congrats on the first place.
Thank you. I hope everybody's enjoying their Slam Casino, because I didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even know.
You didn't even, I know, we were just talking about that. We're like, man, and Connor is right behind you, so he's in the K-roll as well. You both got the same slam. It was just like,
right.
That wasn't hinted.
Nope.
Hopefully people find that on the way to getting the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is the part that's lucky, is like, I was thinking about it, it's, my daddy Charles always said, don't do slow metals past level 3. But I guess that is a good justification for it, is that you had the fungi boss hinted, so you were already kind of collecting most colored bananas. So just finishing off the metals made sense, because golden bananas weren't super available at the beginning. So.
All right.
But it looked like not too many people got stuck on it, because I see some finishers right behind.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we've got Connor getting a 1:19:21, good enough for third place in the race room. GG's, Connor.
GG.
GG, Connor.
What a fun one.
Congratulations on your Season 3 PB.
I know, a Season 3 PB, my first sub 120.
Well done.
Woohoo. Yeah, you both escaped that Slam Casino, so some people are going to get stuck on that for sure.
That was a very easy medal to do, though, but I guess you could have thought that you were, like, in really good shape and wanted to, like, push Factory, since you sort of knew that Factory Shop was your progression, so maybe you leave Forest and not get the Lanky medal, but... I mean, you already were going for the boss, so that was very much on your way.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely a one that it's decently easy to get, but we'll see how the rest of this race room plays out. But a lot of people still going on this. Oh no, here comes some finishers. So
Yeah, you two
You
were.
guys, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you two were basically neck and neck the entire time. I think Connor had like a slightly better start, and then the one deviation that ended up not really paying off for you, Connor, was Connor checked the Diddy dungeon, which had ponytail twirl.
Oh yeah.
no.
And then ended up going back before leaving castle to get it because you got pineapple like on the climb, or not pineapple, peanut.
Right.
And then
Right.
Peanuts,
that ended
yeah.
up just not being like needed for anything. And I mean that's about a minute detour, so like,
Yeah.
that's almost exactly the time difference.
You had no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
where Monkey Port was by that point, so makes
Exactly.
sense.
And yeah, I mean, it was Peanut's path to 8, so I was like, oh, that could be our monkey port. So there's no way
Yeah,
I was
purple
skipping
potion,
that
it-
with, since I'd already, you know, if I hadn't peaked it, then it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah,
How about that helm?
the helm, I was considering going back for tiny tutorship since
Yeah.
I knew there was a peanut locked, diving locked potion there, but
Right.
I was like, no, I know that diving's 8 and Diddy, so that's just gonna be for a lanky helm mini game.
Right.
So I went for the certainty of the micro hint and
Yeah,
not
same.
yeah, which was the smart move, obviously, to do because you saw a couple other potions, but not knowing where it was, like, it was better to go for the hint. And then, hey, it's just there.
Yeah.
Oh, tiny tutorship was strong, Kong. Okay, yeah, we saw a potion there.
There
So
was one
allegedly-
there. There was the Hunky Barrel and Aztec too.
The
That
hunky
was
barrel. Yeah, I wonder if that's
Oh,
the one
that's
that
right.
not
Hunky,
landlocked.
Hunky Aztec Barrel was oranges. Other slam was in Jape's Tiny Stump, and the Hunky bonus barrel next to it is Mini Monkey.
Where was Minnie?
Wait,
oh,
where's
you,
Minnie?
You just said it.
Mini Monkey was the Hunky Hive Tunnel barrel.
Oh, wow.
Hunky. Oh, all these places I didn't even look at.
Yeah.
Guitar was also
Oh.
found on the bongos pad in Isles.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
another one I missed.
Well,
Okay.
I was already like at 61 GB.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was
Yeah.
not.
So the nice thing, if the Tiny Stump is your other slam, if you're getting Tiny's metal, a lot of people are gonna go to Hive Tunnel even though you don't
Right.
have to, and
Yeah.
they will find that there. So that's actually
Exactly.
I guess nice.
I mean,
Getting-
not without Mini. Why was I going up
Yeah,
there for
not
the
if you
tiny
don't
metal
get
when you
Mini.
don't have Mini?
The
I'll-
metal's kind of tight. You need to get like all the bananas in the starting tunnel, and you need to go into the feather cage behind the peanut cage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I did.
So it's,
You both did
it's
that,
not
yeah.
immediately obvious to everybody. There's that 5 bunch that's free in front of the beehive that it's really easy to think about.
Yeah, because you have feathers, so you can run in there and get that one. Probably I think more people think about that one than the one you both did, getting that one in front of the, in the peanut cage, in the feather cage. So, but yeah, we'll see where people get it. But yeah, that's an interesting other slam.
Did you see that fall inside the mushroom? What was that about?
What was that? Oh my
What
god.
Yeah,
was that? I was so upset.
I know. That was definitely a DK64 LOL. You just like, the ladder just like was gone for a second.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
It was rough, and exterior 1 potion was making me super nervous just leaving there. Like, I'm not gonna climb the entire mushroom again just for a scour hit, but I was always like, there could just be something there.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
I was worried that it was Hunky Casino because
Yeah.
I was like, what if it's Sacks on the Jape shop and then we have no lead to Hunky?
Right.
Yeah.
So I was still playing sort of thorough, like even going through forest. I climbed the
Yeah.
mushroom, went to the owl tree area. Since I was expecting like a factory 50 gold bananas or something, I didn't expect the late bee lockers to be so cheap.
Yeah, we were thinking that. We're like, oh, is it gonna be, because that one went from 9 to 24 for like level 4. We're like, is it gonna be in the high 50s or 60 for level 7 here? We weren't sure. It was like, is this gonna be bad? Because then saw Japes at level 6. It's like, oh, that's gonna be a ton of bananas. So factory could be really high. But it wasn't. So the stump was not a slam. Oh, okay.
Did we get the hillside?
Oh yeah, that's
Potion?
white potion.
Yeah, the one in the chunky there.
Well,
Yeah.
you'd hope that wouldn't be a slam, because then it'd be slam locks a slam,
would-
and slam would be hintable.
True.
Yeah, that was third melon, I guess someone said. Wow.
How about those training moves?
How about yeah?
Somebody said it that
Yeah, no.
Vines was just going to be Sphere 0 and Isles. And it came
Hey, it was-
true. Well, it wasn't Sphere
It was
0.
Sphere 1.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
Sphere
but where
1,
was
yeah.
Sprint? Sprint was immediately obvious or immediately available, wasn't it?
It
Sprint was
the
the
Japes,
Japes.
the Japes entrance
Oh,
item,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a really weird start though, because like that's kind of one of the reasons that you want to be super thorough in your first 3 levels is because of those training moves, and especially diving so important. So just having them all up front kind of really changes the way that you value your time in the beginning.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good seed, and you guys definitely, I know you're both done, so you're getting your points to push everyone else down.
It's like
Had to support our
Had to
boy
hold your
Alpha,
first-
protect him.
True.
from
First two
the fight.
places.
gotta protect them from the evil Australian invasion.
Even though he doesn't want to show
Right?
up himself and race. Oh.
True. Well, he's sick, I think.
Oh.
He was feeling pretty bad yesterday, so.
Okay, but yeah, there's definitely some people in this race who are still needing these points for
Yeah,
placement.
it
So
doesn't really. It's not the best look that the top 4 already have their.
yeah,
That 5th place spot is
Yeah.
still open. We still don't know what the top 5 average is going to be. Somebody can sneak in there.
You're right. If no one
Possible, yeah.
finishes the next 30 minutes, you could get like
True.
1,100 points.
True.
true. Yeah, depends on how these points end up going, but yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up here. So, any final thoughts, you guys, on anything?
GG's, well done.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it was a good seed. You didn't realize it was an easy seed. You had paranoia
Yes.
up until entering
Yeah.
home, so
Yeah,
it was still thrilling to play.
Yes.
really, until getting that
Agreed.
stacks, I think. So,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I was like, I was really doubting the color of that potion. Like I saw it in the laser, and even during the
wanted
mini games,
to
I'm like,
stretch
is that
Yeah.
red or purple? I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for Essen and Drenna for doing the hints and the item tracking. We really appreciate it. And Sniper for doing race mod. And of course, Edda doing comms with me today. And Alta for restreaming. We appreciate it. And of course, Mumbo and Connor for being our racers for today. But yeah, anyway, morning everyone, and reminder, we have one more qual tomorrow at noon Eastern time. The last one for everyone to get their points or not get their points. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a big turnout for that one. That'd be great.
I bet we will.